to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious homemade chili burgers. So as I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my delicious chili burgers. Now we love chili in this house and we also love burgers as well. So I decided to combine the two and use the spices from my chili to make a beef burger with. The results were amazing and we haven't had this meal in a little while, so I thought I'd make it today for our Sunday lunch. And while I was making it, I thought I'd show you the recipe. So here is how to make my delicious chili burgers. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my baking tray. So I'm going to pop that into the oven and then I'm going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. So I've grabbed myself a large mixing bowl and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my minced beef or ground beef if you're in America into the large mixing bowl, and then I've cut up an onion and I have also peeled and grated, so finely grated, a carrot and a courgette. And this is what I use instead of egg. I find that this helps to hold the burger. You can use an egg as well if you want to, but I much prefer using vegetables. I just find it's a way of getting veg into my son. He's not a great veg eater, so it's a good way to get veg into him because he loves a burger and he will eat these, so that's always great for me. And then I'm going to add my spices in now. So I'm going to sprinkle over a teaspoon of mild chili powder. So I've done that. And I'm going to sprinkle in a teaspoon of ginger as well. I'll probably only do about half a teaspoon because my son isn't a fan of ginger. If he doesn't know it's in there, he will eat it though. So he's not a big fan of spicy. So if you are a fan of spicy, you could use hot chili powder if you want to. And then I'm going to use a teaspoon of ground cumin as well. I love cumin, I think it's a great spice. And then I'm also going to put in a teaspoon of ground coriander as well. And then finally, I have a teaspoon of dried oregano. Or oregano is it? Is that the way you say it in America? So yeah, I'm just going to sprinkle that over as well. And then I'm going to add salt and pepper to taste as well. So you can add as much salt and pepper as you like. I'm only going to do a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper because obviously I'm feeding these to my son, so I don't want to over salt him at his age. But yeah, so and then I'm going to do some pepper. And then finally, in this bowl, I have 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. And I find the tomato puree just gives it that extra bit of zing and it makes them a bit sweeter as well. And then I also have 2 tablespoons of date syrup as well here. So I'm going to add in my date syrup, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrunch all of these ingredients together with my hands. I have washed my hands before I just started to do this. So I'm just going to scrunch this all together. I know a lot of people are quite squeamish about this sort of thing, but I absolutely love doing this. I don't know why, it gives me great satisfaction. So yeah, so all I do is simply just scrunch all of these ingredients together in the bowl. And then when they're well mixed together, I'm going to divide them up into burgers. So that is very well mixed. It only takes a few seconds to do. I'm just going to go and wash my hands and then I'll divide them into burgers. So I've washed my hands and now I'm going to divide the mix up into 4 burgers. And I like to do this by just sort of trying to slice down the middle and then down one side, so I make it into quarters. And then I'm just going to pat these burgers down until they look like a burger shape. That's it. There it is, that's perfect like that. And I've also got got my baking tray out of the oven. Now my baking tray is a Pampered Chef stone, and the great thing about Pampered Chef stoneware is it absorbs the badness from the food and leaves the goodness. Pampered Chef no longer exist in the UK, unfortunately, but they are a company in America, and I'm sure if you look on the internet you can find something similar, and I use this a lot in my videos as well, so if you've heard that before then you'll know that. But yes, I really like stoneware. I think it's great, and it cooks the food evenly as well. So yeah, if you haven't got a stone, don't worry about it though. You can always use a baking tray. They still work well in a baking tray as well. So I'm just patting these down. So I'm going to make another 2 burgers now. And the recipe for this is also on my blog, Googie's Kitchen Life as well. And I will link the blog in the description box below for you. And I'll also put the recipe down there too. So that's my burgers in the baking tray, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until they start to go golden brown on top. So the burgers have been in the oven for about 25 minutes now, and they're looking beautiful and golden brown. So I'm going to remove them and serve them with some chips and baked beans now. So that's how you make my delicious homemade chili burgers, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be serving this with some homemade sweet potato chips and baked beans, and those recipes along with the chili burger recipe I will link in the description box below for you. I'm really looking forward to lunch today. It smells delicious in here. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Have you tried chili burgers, and what did you think of them? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.